Welcome to our lesson on coronary heart disease. The key questions for today are 1. What is coronary heart disease? 2. What causes coronary heart disease? 3. How can coronary heart disease be treated? 4. What are the consequences of faulty valves in the heart? 5. What treatments are available for heart failure? The key words you will need to know are cholesterol, stent, statins, transplant, artificial. Coronary heart disease is a disease that affects the heart and coronary arteries. These are the arteries that carry oxygenated blood to the heart muscle itself. Coronary heart disease is a non-communicable disease. This means that it cannot be transmitted from one person to another. Coronary heart disease is caused by a build-up of a fatty material called cholesterol in the coronary arteries. This causes the lumen to be smaller and restricts the blood flow to the heart muscle. Task: why is blood flow through the coronary arteries important? The coronary arteries carry oxygenated blood to the heart muscle. The heart muscle cells need oxygen to generate the energy for contraction. The symptoms of coronary heart disease are angina. This is the name given to chest pains often brought on by exercise or strenuous activity caused by the restricted blood flow to the heart muscle. Heart failure. This is when the heart muscle weakens and cannot pump blood around the body efficiently. This causes fatigue in the whole body. Heart attack. This is when a coronary artery becomes completely blocked, usually by a blood clot that has got stuck in the narrowed artery. Task: outline the symptoms of coronary heart disease. The symptoms of coronary heart disease are chest pains, heart failure, and heart attacks. Task: suggest how coronary heart disease could be treated. There are two ways to treat coronary heart disease. One is to mechanically open up and hold open the narrowed artery. This is done using a stent. The other way is to prescribe medication that reduces the amount of cholesterol in the blood, so decreases the rate at which it builds up in the arteries. These medicines are called statins. The use of a stent to hold the narrowed artery open is possible to use for people with arteries that are severely narrowed. However, it involves an operation. A small cage on a deflated balloon is pushed through the artery to where the narrowing has occurred. The balloon is inflated, which pushes the cage against the fatty deposits. Then the balloon is removed, leaving the cage in place to hold the artery open. Like any surgical procedure, there are risks involved, such as infection or internal injury. Stents are not a suitable treatment if someone has several blockages, as doctors could not insert more than one into the same artery. The use of statin medicines is recommended for people who have several areas where the arteries are narrowed, but statins can take a long time to become effective. Statins only slow down the rate that the deposits build up. Task: evaluate the use of stents and statins for someone suffering from coronary heart disease. A stent can be used to hold a coronary artery open that is at risk of becoming blocked. However, they cannot treat all blockages. Statins may take a while to work, but can slow down the formation of the fatty deposits. Both methods are effective treatments, but the person will have to live a healthy lifestyle and continue to take medication such as statins for the rest of their lives. Extension. Suggest the most suitable treatment for a person who has one quite severe blockage in a coronary artery. For a single blockage, a stent may be the best course of action, as it will hold the coronary artery open so that blood flow is not restricted. In very extreme cases, coronary bypass surgery can be performed. This is where an artery, taken from somewhere else in the body, is used to bypass the blocked artery to carry blood to the heart. In some people, the valves inside the heart can become damaged, causing them to leak and restrict the blood flow. When the valves don't close properly, blood can flow backwards through the heart. When the valves don't open properly, the blood cannot pass through. Both of these cases puts extra strain on the heart, meaning it has to pump harder and faster to get the blood around the body. Faulty valves can cause heart failure. These valves can be replaced by a mechanical valve or a transplanted valve from an animal or human donor. This involves surgery, which carries risks of anesthetic, infection, and internal injury. With a donor heart valve, there is also a risk of the body rejecting it and causing an immune response. In very severe cases, a whole heart can be transplanted from a human donor. Donor hearts can take a long time to become available, so sometimes an artificial heart can be used for a short time. New research into stem cell treatments may make it possible for a patient's own cells to be used to repair or replace parts of the heart. Task. Answer this AQA exam question. The graph below shows the percentage of adults in the UK who have coronary heart disease. Which group is more likely to suffer from coronary heart disease? The group more likely to suffer from coronary heart disease is male and over 65. This is shown by the highest percentage of people with coronary heart disease in that group.